It's currently 4:35 on December 2nd. I am recording this in the Performing Arts Center lobby at our high school. I apologize that I'm coming to you this way, but we felt this was probably the most expedient way to communicate with our parents and our families and our community, and so that's how we're going about this. Certainly, first and foremost, our hearts and thoughts and prayers are still with our kids and our families, you. We tragically had 4 students who died, while a number of those injured have been released. We still have students in the hospital. We have parents that sent their kids to school 2 days ago and they're never coming home. To say that I am still in shock and numb is probably an understatement. There are a lot of things that I want to say. I'll try and be brief. As I told our staff earlier today, it was the first time that we had an opportunity to bring everybody together over at the middle school. I want you to know that you're loved, that these events that have occurred will not define us. We will be resolved with a clear memory in how we move forward. I could not be more proud of our staff, our teachers, our administration. We had administrators performing CPR. Our students did exactly as they had trained. While we had hoped that never in a million years would we ever have to pull this game plan out, we did, and I couldn't be more proud. Because they carried out their game plan so well, this high school is a wreck right now. Maybe the best way to describe it is it's like a war zone. And that's okay. That's okay because they did exactly as they were told, trained, and executed the game plan perfectly. I'm not sure how long, but it will be weeks probably before this building is ready. I personally spoke with the governor today, and she has told me that she will do everything in her power to open up the supply chains to get us the resources we need to begin to put this building back in order. No matter who has contacted me from the beginning of this whole mess, it seems like I'm asked over and over, what is it that I would like? What is it that people can provide? And I think I'll continue to keep saying the same answer, and that's time. I'm asking for time to allow you and your sons and daughters to process this, to mourn and grieve. I am leaving right after this to meet with the first of our parents and talk to them. I'll be doing that 3 more times. You need to know that that you're loved, that none of these events define us, and that we will get through this. We are trying to communicate as quickly as possible. I apologize to our staff today that that we haven't been communicating sooner, and that's okay. It's okay because in this instance, we have to go by the book, and we simply cannot communicate things until others have communicated things. I promised our staff today that I would reach out to the sheriff's office later tonight, and I will. And I will ask of them to release whatever video that they feel comfortable with releasing. I want you to know, and I want you to be as proud of your sons and daughters as I am and our staff is with what they did. Probably the other thing that I need to communicate to you is what are the next steps, the future plans. Well, we're going to be having numerous funerals and over the course of probably the next 4 or 5 days. And so I want to allow our staff the opportunity to attend those funerals, to be with our kids and parents, to be with one another. And so after that, we will begin a process for bringing our students back in. I also want you to know that we are doing what we can to, how do I say this, begin to organize, I don't know, 16, 17, 1,800 backpacks, phones, coats, stuff that's just all over the place. We'll begin to go through that, and once we have a better idea of how long that's going to take to process that stuff, contact families, get it back to you, we'll communicate that plan as quickly as possible and let you know what that's going to look like. But I think it's probably pretty safe to say don't plan on that in the next couple of days. It's going to take us a little bit yet to work through all of that. I want you to know that there's been a lot of talk about the student that was apprehended, that he was called up to the office and all that kind of stuff. No discipline was warranted. There are no discipline records at the high school. Yes, this student did have contact with our front office. And yes, his parents were on campus November 30th. Again, I will take any and all questions at a later time, but that's not now. And this is as much information as we can give you today. I want you to know that not both with myself, our board, my cabinet, our administrators, our teachers, way before the last couple of days, our focus has been on your students. Our number one focus has been on our students, and it will continue to be that way going forward. We cannot allow distractions, no matter how many and how great the distractions are. Our students and our families need that attention now more than ever. Let me leave you with saying again how proud I am of our students, all of our employees. You're loved. We couldn't be more proud of you. We're working as quickly as possible. We'll be in communication some more in the future. But at this point, allow yourself time to be with your families, be with one another, give grace to one another. Today may be a dark day in Oxford, but it's still a great day to be a Wildcat. Thank you.